An estimated 1.2 million people braved the rain and wind to celebrate the Queen's 60 years on the throne. Many had queued for hours to get the best spot and closer to the riverside. As 1,000 boats weaved their way along the Thames River, a huge cheer went up whenever the royal barge came into the crowd side. The Queen Elizabeth II was impeccable, wearing an ensemble in the diamond celebrations. Her Majesty could not have stood out more on her big day. In her 60-year reign, she had perfected the art of rising to the occasion. The 86-year-old monarch, flanked by her royal family, travelled in the spirit of Chartwell, which was lavishly decorated with 10,000 fresh-cut flowers, and went through an immense transformation to be fit for a queen. It drew crowds as it snaked its way through the heart of London.
It's a huge treat for a Prime Minister to speak to Her Majesty every week for an hour, knowing I'm the 12th Prime Minister. She started with Winston Churchill. Her knowledge, her experience of world events, of world leaders, of world issues is unparalleled. She's an amazing listener, but she also asks some really pertinent questions. But I think above all what we're celebrating today is the 60 years she's given of service to our country, but also this extraordinary institution that stands above politics, that brings the country together. It's something we're all celebrating today that I think is such a valuable thing in our country and so admired across the world.
The rain did not dampen the spirit, as many people shrugged off the wet weather to soak up the atmosphere in a typical British climate and be part of the well-wishers who have flocked to catch a glimpse of the river pageant and the Queen.
We're just really proud of her, and we're so pleased to be here for her 60th Diamond Jubilee. It's an awesome experience, something we won't get to see at home.
Well, she's a national idol. She's an idol to everybody in the world. She shows unity and prosperity to everybody, and that's about it.
But we like any holiday, like a 4-day holiday. It's good. So, you know, yeah, it's just the atmosphere. We can't see anything, and we're going to watch it on TV later.
As the flotilla approached the finishing line along the Thames, fireworks from Tower Bridge ended the day of celebration for the Diamond Jubilee in a spectacular display. More than 9,000 street parties and big lunches took place across the UK to mark the Queen's Jubilee, which brought 6 million people together. A diamond street party in Piccadilly in central London got off to a memorable start when Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall dropped in to join the celebration. They were given a warm welcome by revellers at the gathering, where about 2,500 people had congregated to pay tribute to the Queen's 60-year reign. A loud and vibrant version of the national anthem was belted out by the partygoers before the Prince and the Duchess tucked into a special Jubilee lunch outside the famous Ritz and Fortnum and Masons. Mustafa Zaro, AlArabiya,